Namaskar, friends. I'm Gangeshwar Rao. We are making the series of short videos on health span, how to enhance health span. Right. So we have made almost about 8 short videos. Now we'd like to talk today on one subject that is called exercise. We have looked at why we get lifestyle diseases, what are the 7 essentials for good health, and we covered air, water, bowel movement, food. In food, we covered what are the foods to be avoided and what are the eating disorders and the food. These are the videos we made. Friends, this is something which I would love to everybody to pay attention. See, there are about five, points mentioned here. What gets us in trouble is not what we do not know. It's not that what we do not know. What we know and we believe that is true, which is not. See, a lot of people are in a regular habits and continue doing what they are doing, and they don't realize what they are thinking good may not be good. Just explore, look at this aspect. The second point is, the illiterate people of 21st century are not the ones who can't read or write, but those who can't learn, unlearn, and relearn. So this should be a constant process. See, many a times we go concretize ideas and we stick on to that. All right, if you're finding your all parameters are good, you're healthy and hale, probably that indicates that you are on the right track. Otherwise, we look at it. Another point is right way of inquiry. So just don't believe. Just because I'm making videos, I have some 8 years of experience and health. I help lots of people, and I'm making lots of write-ups and things based on so much of my study. Just don't believe me. Look at these things, how it is affecting your body. So look at it. Don't believe in anything simply because you have heard it. Do not believe in anything simply because it is spoken, rumored, it is written in the books, all that thing. What you need to do, but after observation and analysis, when you find that anything agrees with the reason and is conducive to the good and benefit of one and for all, then accept and live up to it. It's an excellent quote by Buddha, and this is one of the guiding pillar for me. Another thing which is a simple prayer, friends, grant me the serenity to accept the things I can't, the courage to change the things. Only thing is we need the wisdom to know the difference. Many times we attempt things which we don't have any control, and we get frustrated. And many times we think it is impossible and we simply ignore it without putting the right efforts. So this is the wisdom what we need to play to the card. Now, on the exercise, friends, let's look at it. Now, why this exercise is important to humans? If you look at an animal kingdom, there is no specific exercise required because in the process of finding food, all the animals will be doing running around for obtaining the food. So there is no need. I heard that elephant, such a large, huge animal, in a day, it walks more than 20 miles a day, 20, 30 miles, which is surprising. If you look at even a street dog, it's going around whole day, it'll be moving here and there. So what I'm going to say is this exercise is part of their life, but in human beings, it is not, because we have everything stored, we have everything is available nearby, it is at home itself. So there's absolutely no necessary to obtain food, you are doing exercise. So this is an essential. So let's look at, friend, what needs to be done after the first bowel movement in the morning. So this we have already talked about hydration and elimination. Very, very important point, friends. Lots of people get engaged in many other activities except hydration and elimination. And I would suggest all of you to make an attempt. Immediately after get up from the bed, no other activity. Drink 1 liter water, focus on your stomach. You'll be able to go to the first bowel movement in a short period and to your satisfaction. After that, you want whatever you want to do, brush, bath, and whatever, go for a walk, 45 minutes brisk walk. See, lots of people keep telling that, okay, you walk 20 minutes or 30 minutes, 5 days a week. Let's not get into that, friends. It's necessary that 45 minutes to 1 hour brisk walk every day is a must. It's up to you. If you don't do, also nothing is going to happen, and maybe at a later stage you will suffer. But make it a point. Spend 1 hour for this brisk walk. There are three components in exercise, friends. What are those three components? One is how do we improve the strength? Second is how do we improve our stamina? Third is flexibility. What is strength, stamina, and flexibility? I don't have to explain in detail. Strength means you are able to say lift things, right? And that is the strength you have. Suppose a person of say a lady of 50 kg weight, and then about say 55 kgs of weight. Suppose she wants to lift 15, 10 kg, she can't. So that strength you can gain by doing certain specific exercise, which we will see. Which we will see. Then the stamina. Stamina means, friends, for a long duration, you're able to sustain the activity. Say, for example, you're jogging or you're climbing the steps. Say you're climbing. You're you're climbing the steps. So you should not get tired and unable to do that activity. Stamina is that. Third is the flexibility. You're able to bend in all sets of bending movements. You're able to sit quietly, comfortably, and all that. So what is these three things? How do we improve, friends? Let's look at one by one. For the strength to improve, you need to do weights and resistance band training. See, people who are building up the muscles, they do the dumbbells and all that. That's the weight, so that you improve the muscles. The muscles have the strength to do things. Second is to improve the stamina, high intensity interval training. I'll just share a small video, friends. So high intensity means what you do, what 20, 30 seconds, you make your heart to beat very fast. That means you do little fast jogging, not it, whatever is possible, jog. And then you take rest. So that's what it is. So you do say 15, 20 seconds of brisk activity and maybe 20, 30 seconds of relaxation. Then again, so that's how what happens. You are subjecting your heart to extreme conditions. That's what brisk walking is one thing. It can improve your stamina, and also jogging and doing games. You can play the best game is, in my opinion, basketball and football. These two games will bring so many things in terms of to the body. Then the flexibility. See, flexibility, friends, you are able to bend and do all sorts of activities without that. I was just looking in the internet in terms of knowing how many joints we have, how many bones. I think we have about 266 bones, 206 bones, and almost 250 to 300 joints. This surprises me. Do we have really 250 joints? I don't know. But yes, you have lots of joints. That is one reason you are able to have such flexibility. I would like to share a small video. What is flexibility? I'll just share that to subsequent. Then how many muscles you have? Already you have, I think you must have about 600 muscles. This was I come to know from the internet, 600 muscles. So how many muscles, how many joints we are using? Friends, say for example, you're staying in a two-bedroom house. So probably you have two bedrooms and kitchen, bathroom, and main door. You may have about six, seven main doors to open, and you have certain windows. Maybe you have balconies to windows and doors. So each door has hinges. Say for example, certain windows you don't open at all for years. Suppose you open after some time, what happens? It's very difficult to open. It got stuck up. Similarly, in the human body also, I see there are almost 300, 250 to 300 joints. How many of them we are operating every day? Hardly anything, friends. That's the reason you see even a 15, 16-year-old person who has never put in exercise, he will have no flexibility, he cannot do things. Another small 3 minutes workout. It is called nitric oxide. It's a wonderful exercise, friends. It's extremely good when you're traveling in a flight for long hours. Just you can do this exercise, an amazing exercise. I'll just send a video link down there. This 3 minutes, just you have to use your limbs up and down, and then it's little bit of squats, and you just do it about each exercise, each set of exercise will probably take 15, 30, 45 seconds and do 3, 4 sets. It should not take more than 3 minutes, and it gives such a wonderful relief to you. This also releases nitric oxide. Nitric oxide is one particular component in the human system, human blood, which helps in right blood pressure and all that. This nitric oxide discussion we also made when we are doing this pranayama, friends. This chanting also helps nitric oxide and Brahmari pranayam. Another thing what you can do is the exercise roll, apply sesame oil on the body and spend 20 minutes in the sun with minimum clothing between 10 to 12 to enhance the energy body and improve D vitamin. See, many of us, we are exposed to sun, but with full clothes and very short of duration, friends. Make it a point, at least weekends, just apply, wear shorts. Gents has got an advantage. Ladies has some difficulty. Find a way where you can expose a lot of your body parts, more skin to the exposed to sun, so that you get the D vitamin. Not only D vitamin, friends, this exposure to the sun, at least 15-20 minutes every day is good. Just try it out, make it a point. Then walk bare feet on green grass or on a beach to enhance grounding, which reduces inflammation in the body. Friends, wherever opportunity comes to you, where there's a good green grass in your lawn or in a good garden, be watchful and take out your shoe. Just be in the green grass, preferably in the early morning. It get a lot of therapeutic effect. And people who are fortunate to have beach in their cities, make it a point to at least visit once or twice the beach. Just walk on the beach, walk in the water, if possible, have a bath in the sea. It has a great advantage. Another important thing, friends, when you can walk backwards for a few minutes, it's a very good exercise because many times what happens, we have all set movements when you are walking, you're at home, you are doing only certain things, only certain muscles, certain joints are in action. When you do the backwards, there is a lot of more muscles and more bones, I mean, joints are getting into activation. So try it out, be careful, older people to be doubly careful. Just walk it. I do that. Reverse walking, reverse jogging, walk on the beach, take bath in the sea. All these things would help. One more thing, whenever you're walking or jogging, friends, you just attempt to do the zigzag. See, a lot of people do the set form. Don't do the set form. Just confuse your brain. Just walk left, right, and just do things, then what becomes your attention will be there. See, whenever you are on a specific habit, what happens? Your mind goes for a picnic, an excursion. You will not be there. Suppose when you do some zigzag walking. Example, friends, you are hunting for a friend's house in a new city and a new road. What happens? You are absolutely vigilant. You'll be watching everything. Everything gets registered in your mind. Suppose you know a place you are going regularly, you will not notice what is happening on the street. So you are not at the you are not at that present. Your mind is hijacked. It is gone somewhere. It's either thinking about past or future. So these are the things unwritten from the brisk walk in the morning. This brisk walk is good, friends. Lots of people tell me they don't have time in the morning. They cannot do. Their workload is very high. Friends, your body is not bothered whether you're a president of a country or you're an ordinary person. These are the things required. So find a way, find a way. You can't adjust based on your work, friend. You need to adjust based on your body requirements to the work. Find a way. I'm sure you'll find a way. Now, on return from the brisk walk, rest for a few minutes, drink 1 liter warm water, gain normal water, warm water, and focus on your stomach to go to the stools. Don't engage in anything, friends. You'll be able to go to the second toilet. Now, this way, from morning after getting up to first hydration, 1 liter water, bowel movement, followed by a brisk walk for 45 minutes, 1 hour, come back home, take rest for 5 minutes, and go for the second bowel movement. All this activity, in my opinion, will take 1 to 1.5 hours. If you can spend this 1.5 hours in this approach, I'm sure your health will improve substantially. Thank you very much, friends. I'm sure you will benefit out of this. Knowledge and discipline are the gateways to your health. New members who have not seen some of the joined recently, they can look at my channel and look at those videos. And I have kept the group locked up because so many messages. We don't want participants to get varied information, sometimes contradictory information. So I'm just opening once in a while. Please bear with me, friends. I'm sure you will benefit. If anybody want to communicate, they can send it to my personal WhatsApp number. You can contact me, and I'm sure all of you have done those 3 blood tests to know insulin resistance, friends. I just can't emphasize more than this. Thank you very much, friends. I'm sure you will study this and share to your friends. Thank you very much.